I've been a fan of Steel Panther for some time. As a matter of fact, I saw them before they were Steel Panther back in Las Vegas when I was working in radio there, playing at some warehouse or something like that. They were doing a lot of Motley Crue covers and stuff. Either way, I've always been a big fan of Steel Panther. They're a lot of fun. That's why I pre-ordered this as soon as it came out, the Platinum Pocket Melter pedal. Before we get started with this, I do want to remind you that comments are very important to the algorithm and to this channel, so do me a favor, toss a comment down there, tell me what you think of the pedal, or tell me what you'd like to see me review, whatever you like to do, just leave a comment. Appreciate it. Welcome back, I'm Tony, and yeah, that's what we're looking at today from Steel Panther. Satchel, the guitarist, is, well, he's known for putting out pedals and stuff. They've got 1987. They had the Melter before. Now this is the Platinum Pocket Melter. I don't even know how I'm gonna have to bleep a lot of stuff in this video. This would be the first pedal that I've owned from them, so I was like, why not? It's small, it'll fit on any pedal board. I love distortion, so I want to check it out. Now I've already gotten mine. I ordered mine, I guess, on the first pre-order. It's on pre-order again on their website, steelpanther.com. $139.99 is what it costs, which is really about average for a good distortion pedal. But the question is it a good distortion pedal? Well, we're going to put that to the test today as we run through the tones and stuff on this. First of all, the box that it came in was very simple. Just a little, plain white box with a sticker on it. Open it up. Now this, I pre-ordered in the first 1,000. Maybe that's why there's a different pre-order going on right now. You get a little sticker in here that says, numbered for your pleasure. So this one is actually a numbered pedal. You get the little rubber feet inside the box as well. Parental advisory, what does it say here? Explicit distortion. And then on the back, I'll just leave this up here for a second in case you want to look at the instructions. So that QR code will take you right to the manual or instructions for this. And then last here it says, certificate of authenticity. Let it be known throughout the multiverse that this Steel Panther Platinum Pocket Melter has been manufactured in the USA. Yeah, they manufacture these in Kentucky, highest quality standard, and designed to have the most bitchin' tone ever. It features a unique distortion circuit with loads, booty, and sizzle tone knobs. And I don't know if you're going to be able to read this, but it's number 475 out of 1,000. It's kind of cool, Oh, and it came in this little cotton drawstring bag. As much of a fan as I am of Steel Panther, I guess I just never learned any of their songs, so I did kind of learn one this morning. All right, even their instructions from the manual are pretty funny. The Platinum Pocket Melter is the ultimate distortion pedal developed by Steel Panther. It spawned out of its big brother, who was in turn spawned out of the Sunset Strip, hairspray, whiskey, sweat, and other bodily fluids. This time it's platinum and fits in your pocket. It was tested on stage and in the bedroom, tour bus, bathroom, and your mom's house. It's designed in the spirit of an overdrive tube amp so you can run it through your clean channel. This pedal was crafted and tested in the USA like us, Steel Panther. And then they go on to say, put down your beer, look at the pedal, and locate the put it in and pull it out jacks. That would be put it in and pull it out. You should also make sure that you have 9-volt flowing through the pedal. If you don't know that, you might want to sell your cheap Strat copy and go back to flipping burgers. So as far as the controls go, you've got loads, and then they say, how much do you want? Turn it up to get more. You've got booty. You like more junk in the trunk, use this knob to bring out that bottom end. Sizzle. Sometimes it's good to hear the screams. Sometimes it's better silent. Clockwise brings the pain, counterclockwise tones it down. And of course, foot switch, stomp on this to melt. You're welcome. All right, well, let's take this down to the ground, see what it sounds like. Then we're going to take it back up here, and we'll see how much booty and sizzle we can really get. Well, I figured I couldn't show you this pedal without at least doing something from Steel Panther. So I learned one this morning. I'm tuned to A standard, so it's going to sound a little bit different, but you might know this song. I don't know, I think I've got it mostly right. But as you can see, this pedal's pretty noisy, so this is just a clean channel from the angle, and here we go. Plug that in. And you can hear all that noise. Now, by contrast, let's go ahead and put the, this is just the lead channel from the Engel Fireball 25. Completely silent. And of course I do have the noise gate on the Engel Fireball 25, but it was on when the pedal was on as well. So yeah, there's a pretty big difference there. All right, I moved her up here so we can get a clear look at it. I've got it plugged into the Angle Fireball 25, just straight into the input jack on the front. I've got it on the clean channel, as you can tell right here. Yeah, we're just thinking of this as a standard distortion pedal, a little bit more than an overdrive, but I've got everything at noon right now, and I think these knobs being platinum like that is the platinum part of this. And then we'll go ahead and turn it on. Now, one thing you're going to note right off the bat, a little bit of noise. Less noise up here than it did on the floor, so I'm not going to say that the pedal is noisy. Now here's the thing, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and darken this a little bit. So you can see that the light on there is actually pink. Brighten it back up a tiny bit here. So I've got everything at noon right now, and this is what it sounds like as that. Okay, so the loads right here, let's go ahead and turn that all the way down, and you get nothing. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's a mix, but this is the overall volume for the effect. All right, so I kind of tend to like that around 1 o'clock, right? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. All right, then the booty is going to be your low end, so we're going to turn that all the way down. All right, and we'll turn the sizzle all the way down. And loads all the way up. And you can definitely get some AC/DC type tones out of that. All right, we're going to take that loads to about 1 or 2. And I like to take that booty, so here's booty. So think of it as going that way is going to give it more booty or more bottom end, all right? And then sizzle, well, that should be pretty obvious. That seems like where the noise is introduced. And then let's turn that sizzle up a little bit more. I kind of, with this one, I pretty much like it so that the loads is about 1 or 2. Take the booty back to, around 11, 11:30, and the sizzle about right there to 1 or 2. So let's just turn them all the way up and see what we get. Wow, that's a lot of noise. Obviously you don't want to do that, so this is about how I like it right there. Once again, clean sound. So let's do this real quickly. I'm going to turn this off again, and then we're going to go ahead and turn on the angles built in. And boy, I don't even have this thing cranked up or anything like that. I mean, you know, the gain is, where's the gain right now? Well, I don't know, the lead gain is at about 3 o'clock, so. And let's listen how quiet that is when I'm, you know, just stopped because of the noise gate and stuff. Now, that is a Angle Fireball 25 that is kind of venerated. The gain channel on that is, well, highly respected. So there we go. But if you're looking for a distortion pedal, well, this will give it to you. Let's try it with the distortion on here. They say not to in their little manual. So there we go. It is kind of a unique pedal. First of all, it's pink and it's got a pink light on it. It's nice and small, fits on just about any board that you want to put it on. I mean, you could squeeze this into a little spot in there somewhere. It's got platinum knobs on it, and I think the tones are fun. You know, my Angle Fireball 25 does sound better than the pedal, but then again, that is a $1,200 amp. So, I mean, you know, if you've got a smaller amp, you want to mess around with some different distortion and stuff like this might be an option for you. And if you're a fan of Steel Panther, you're probably going to want one. You know, I mean, dude, I've seen Steel Panther many, many times. Really, really enjoy them. My wife, on the other hand, is like, okay, all right, but you would expect that, right? So from Steel Panther, that is the Platinum Pocket Pussy Melter, and I just want to thank you so much for your support here in the channel. Likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, always very important to my channel. So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there is a red subscribe button down there and a notification bell. Click both of those, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. It's not inexpensive to run these channels, so I do have a thanks button down below this video if you're so inclined, want to toss a couple bucks my way, anything from $2 to whatever. As you know, I have to buy a lot of this stuff, so every penny counts. I just appreciate your support either way, and being here, that's enough for me. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.